The very latest on the coronavirus, a new hotspot emerging between the metro area and Augusta. That's in Hancock County. It has been triggered by outbreaks at two nursing homes. 11 Alive's Doug Richards asked Governor Kemp about it today.
Hancock County has gotten a lot of attention over the last several days from state officials who are trying to wrangle the spread of the COVID-19 virus here in Georgia. Some of those officials, including Governor Kemp, were here in Hall County today. Hall County has had its own outbreak rooted in the county's poultry industry. And Governor Kemp says the number of new cases here has dropped sharply as a result of new hygiene practices at poultry plants and in communities. When you look at the alarming COVID-19 outbreaks across Georgia, you know about the ones in the southwest part of the state. Hancock County is near Augusta. Its rate of COVID-19 infection is now on par with some of those southwest Georgia counties. State officials say much of Hancock County's outbreak is tied to two nursing home facilities.
They look like they're a hot spot. I don't think it's a county-wide problem. It's more of a, and this quite honestly is what we're seeing around the state. We're not seeing large community spread right now. We're seeing it tied to a specific, facility or neighborhood or instance.
Hancock County has historically had its share of issues. Its poverty and unemployment rates are among the state's highest, and now its COVID-19 outbreak rate is also among the state's highest.